any idea how many fMRI foundation models we already have published outside, available to use, that are being trained with large-scale databases? In my kind of database, I have 18 of them. The first one was released in 2024. In 2025, we had 11 of them. 2026 so far, I have 4 of them. I know there are going to be new ones coming soon. So most of them are even in bioRxiv. So they are in different type of archive, preprint papers, are still in the publication process. So the field is moving so fast forward that you just need to find those things in bioRxiv because they are very, very new. But from those, I really like to talk about one of them that I'm using, and it's open access. There are some coding issues with that foundation model, but it's a good foundation model. So they pre-trained that with all the UK Biobank data, all ABCD data, all Human Connectome Project data. So that's a huge amount of data, right? So that's a pre-training. And then they used it for different downstream tasks that I will briefly mention. So they pre-trained that with 72,000 patients fMRI data. And it includes resting state, task-based, male, female, adult, children, aging population. So that's the kind of a diversity of the data that they use to develop NeuroSTORM. And they tried it in different downstream tasks. Of course, one of the first things that Katie was mentioning was, for example, age prediction, right? Brain age. How we can predict somebody's age based on the brain, the brain based on their fMRI, okay? How we can predict sex of people based on their brain kind of fMRI. Or how we can do disease diagnostic or other things. Or what we call kind of fMRI retrieval. So we have fMRI activation and we can predict what they are actually seeing. All those sort of, these are the kind of routine, those who are doing machine learning kind of competitions. I mean, these are the routine kind of Kaggle kind of competitions that people tend to do with fMRI. So they showed that their NeuroSTORM outperforming even the best deep learning tools that they have been developed just a few years ago. So it basically outperformed the best tools that they have been doing really nice job before, just a few years ago. But it is even outperforming those tools that they have been developed before in terms of the measure of their success in terms of doing those tasks. So from these 18 foundation models, I mean, they have different structure, different ways that they are being trained, so I'm not going to go through details. But that is the kind of the resource that we have in the field. And now we are trying to use those databases to bring in addiction data inside those things. So we have Enigma addiction, and in Enigma addiction, we get to close to 16,000 patients with substance use disorder, and now we are using that sort of databases in NeuroSTORM. And we have the largest fMRI drug reactivity database with over 3,000 patients that they have fMRI drug reactivity. This is the kind of one of the databases with something like over 1,200 patients with alcohol use disorder, and showing how they are consistent with each other. The fantastic work of Anthony Coliano with Hugh Garvan in Addiction Enigma Consortium.